First one is just regular. Bloody dog. This is Perfect Harvest MLP Studios. Hello every pony and welcome to part 2 of my 2023 UK PonyCon video. Yes, hope you're well. Many apologies first off for the long delay in getting this video out, but by now all hooves are accounted for, so yeah, let's get on with the review. First things first, there was an artist that I follow on Facebook and they're called Sweet Pea and Friends, and they were advertising that they were doing little con badges to put on lanyards. So I commissioned one of Perfect Harvest, and yeah, that looks really good. A lot of people who follow me on Instagram may have already seen this. So yeah, this is the actual badge itself, and it's laminated and there's like a little hole where you can pop it on your lanyard or your keys or whatever. That is a really nice thing. I love the typeface they've used, and he looks awesome, doesn't he? I think what I'm going to do with these is, like when I do my model car collections, is go through them in order of generation. So if we start off with generation 1, obviously long followers of my channel will know who this is and why I've got her. It's Minty, and I just love Minty. And I do have a Funko Pop Minty, but it looks demented because it's got those black eyes. But I just thought, do you know what, I just really want an official G1 Minty. And so here she is, and she is apparently an Italian variant, and because I went to Naples the day after I bought her, that's why I thought, I might as well buy her. And I bought her and some of the other ponies I'm going to be showing a bit later from a company called The Pony Business. Good name. When you look at the condition she's in, for a pony that's over 40 years old, her hair is better than a lot of G5 ponies. But yeah, so that's the first Minty, because we also have this Minty. Now, I thought originally this was a little G3 figure, but it turns out she's G1. She has a posable head. She's got little braids in her mane. I don't know if that was originally like that, but apparently she came free with a packet of dolly mixture. So I don't know if they have them elsewhere in the world, but over in the UK in particular, dolly mixtures are little sweets. They've been a staple over here for ages. My mum loved them and she got me into liking them. Apparently at some point in the 80s, if you bought a pack of dolly mixtures, you got a G1 pony. So there were loads of them there, but as soon as I heard the lady say, oh, we've got Minty as well, I said, stop everything, I'm having Minty. But yeah, she's made out of hard plastic, but it's different hard plastic to like a McDonald's toy. I mean, you can feel the sprue moulding over everything, but she's really nice quality and a lovely little figure, and the hair is still good quality as well. Then my last G1 pony, I thought I haven't got a C pony from G1, so this is Baby Splasher, and she still has her little rubber ring. There you go, and it is actually rubber and it would float. Not that I'm going to try it though, but yeah, here is Baby Splasher. I am not sure what colour she is. I know she's got lilac-y blue highlights, same colour as her mane, which is a little bit frizzy on the ends, but it's 40 years old, and she's got her tail curled up behind her, and she's got the little fins there. Yeah, like I say, I saw them and I thought, do you know what, that's something I've not really thought about buying before, and now I can officially go shooby-doo, shooby-doo into the next segment. Also from the Pony Business in G2 are these guys. Now, I remember seeing one of these for sale on her own on a store last year, and I didn't buy her, but I really liked her. So basically it's Morning Glory, Princess Morning Glory I should say. There's her cutie mark with lots of flowers and leaves and petals, And this is from the Light Up Families range because she is paired with Baby Dew. And Baby Dew is my very first G2 baby pony. She's the same colour, hair and body to Morning Glory. Her cutie mark is a little flower and her head is poseable. The gems in the eyes are still there. Hair quality is amazing. As you can probably see on the front, Morning Glory has a little heart on her chest and it still works. It doesn't light up for very long, but you don't really need it to, and I just think that's so sweet. I think that's a lovely little set, that. But it still has the original accessories. We've got the comb. I don't know if that's just for Baby Dew or if it's for both of them. Seems quite a small comb, but there we are. There's a G2 comb. It's even got like a little flower indentation on it. A little baby bottle for Baby Dew. It has Baby Dew's cutie mark on it, which is very sweet. Nice little detailing. Now, is that supposed to be like a bib, or is it supposed to be like a little cape or a little dress or something? It's got a heart on it and a little bow. That kind of makes sense, I think. So yeah, there we go. That is a really nice little set, and another addition to my G2 collection, which is by far the smallest out of all my MLP collections. Now we're moving on to G3, and on the left, first off, we have Pinkie Pie. I don't know what set she's from. I didn't really care which set she's from. She's one of these G3 ponies that has the poseable head. The hair quality, well, the hair has all that tinsel in it, so it's not the greatest. It's very frizzy. The mane isn't too bad. The tail's a bit frizzy. Obviously there's her cutie mark, which is still intact. Only on her right side there's early signs of Hasbro syndrome. And oddly enough, she has a painted on necklace that has got a yellow heart and then little detailing there. I did not notice that. Oh, again, it's only on the right side. Oh, Hasbro, your Hasbro's one-sided syndrome has been going back for about 20 years. I thought it was only about 10 years. But anyway, a rant over. But yeah, I didn't have a brushable G3 Pinkie Pie, considering that she was one of the main characters of G3. And now I do. And she was very cheap. Even cheaper was this pony. Sorry, love. With a bit messy hair. But I think that actually looks very show accurate to the G3 hairstyle, really. So, once again, riding for the disabled, we're holding a tombola, and just as I was about to leave, I found it, and I thought, do you know what, I've got a bit of change left, I'll have a go. I bought 6 tickets, and I won twice, so that's a 33% chance of winning. So, she was one of the prizes. So this is apparently Hidden Treasure. And she's one of these ponies that has the 3D cutie mark. Her cutie mark is a starfish with a gem in the middle. And like I say, she's pink, as a lot of G3 ponies were. She doesn't have any glitter on her wings, but she does have glitter on the bridge of her nose, which almost gives her like a freckly effect. You know, £1. Can't argue with that, can you? Well, you could, but you'd be arguing with yourself, so. Moving on to G4 now. It wouldn't be PonyCon if I didn't get a load of blind bags. Strangely enough, I didn't get as many this year, probably because all the blind bag figures that were on my hit list I've now found. I just bought a few anyway. So starting off on the left, we have, I think it's either Wave 7 or Wave 8. It's one of the neon waves. It's just Pinkie Pie. I just really like this one. Next one, I think this is from Wave 16. It's Big Macintosh in one of the Halloween costume ponies from the Nightmare Night series of blind bags. I can't tell. Well, I thought he was supposed to be a zombie because of the bags under his eyes and around his cutie mark. I think somebody pointed out they thought he was supposed to be a punk rocker or something. I'm not sure. It's a cool figure, and he's actually got the correct Big Macintosh eye shape. Now, This is a Funko figure. They were technically blind bags. This is a My Little Pony Mimoji, and it's sad Fluttershy.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm worse, Pony.
Yeah, I just saw that and I thought, oh, look at her. Look how sad she is. So yeah, I do have a few of these Mimojis already. I quite like them. They're very, very tactile, very nice to hold in hand. Now, in my previous video, the one where I just talked about the experiences, not long after I met Akami Girl 64, MLP Fever and Nerdy Non-Lom again, I was passing through and I wanted to find the UK PonyCon official merch stall. So I asked some people who were sitting down in the main arena. Would you believe, Akami Girl 64 stood up and she said, I can take you to it. And she said, by the way, do you know there's a stall that's selling MLP blind bag prototypes? And of course, I was there straight like a shot. These are all factory errors or prototypes. So this one is supposed to be Pinkie Pie, but she's got the wrong colour eyes, it's the wrong colour body, and she has Fluttershy's cutie mark. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that's really unusual, that. There was another one that had Rainbow Dash's cutie mark. So, yeah, glad to have these, and thank you again, Akami Girl, for pointing these out to me. Oops, sorry mate, I'll come to you in a minute. I've found all these three on MLP merch as well, and so this one, we've no idea who the pony is supposed to be, except that it has Derpy's cutie mark. But it's green with like a pinky purpley mane and tail. Yeah, nice little figure, don't get me wrong, but it just makes you think, who was it supposed to be? And then this other one really, really intrigued me. It's a pink stallion, sort of highlighter pen pink. He's got an evil, maniacal look in his eyes, yet he has Royal Rift's cutie mark. So, is this Royal Rift's evil twin? What's the opposite of royal? I don't know. But yeah, just some really, really weird and interesting items there. For some reason, I only bought one G4 brushable this time. And here she is. This is Sapphire Joy from the Pearlized Explorer Equestria line. And yeah, she's a very deep purpley pink mauve pearlized colour. She has purple mane and tail. And her cutie mark is, well, Sapphire Joy, but she's got what looks like an ear of corn for her cutie mark. I'm not sure about that. She's got light purple eyes. Really, really nice colour. And I've just noticed as well, as one of the Explorer Equestria line, she doesn't seem to have a zap code on usually. But yeah, I just really, really liked her. And even though this isn't a brushable or a pony, this one would have come with a brushable pony. Yep, here it is. Let me just vacate the vehicle. Ow. Here it is. You've heard of Airwolf? Well, here we've got Air Horse. Yeah, this is Pinkie Pie's helicopter. I think this is from the Rainbow Power one. I know they did one for the Cutie Mark Magic version. But yeah, I've always kind of wanted it, just because it's a vehicle in My Little Pony. Notice it's got a small propeller at the front, as well as the tail rotor at the back and the rotor on top. All the rotors have got like little flower details on them. The back door opens and it's got like a little heart window in there. It looks like there would have been some sort of lever there, but that's not there now. But yeah, just a really, really nice, quirky little item for my collection. These are two G4 McDonald's ponies. They're semi-brushables really, I guess. So first off is Princess Celestia. Being a McDonald's pony, her tail isn't going to be in great condition, is it really? Her body is made out of slightly rubbery plastic. Her left eye covered with her mane, which is unusually short. But apart from that, quite a nice little figure, and I would have been really happy to get this. I'll be happy to get it now in a Happy Meal, really. And then this is one that I've been, oops, sorry love, looking for ages. This is Cheerilee. This is probably one of the most show accurate portrayals of Cheerilee that you're going to get in MLP merch. She was brand new. I was searching through a box of new McDonald's Happy Meal toys. Most of them were G3s, but there were some G4s in there, and I thought, oh, I wonder if there's Cheerilee or Button Bell in there. And they said, no, I don't think we've got Cheerilee. Sure enough, we found her in there. So she's still got her plastic casing on. I'm going to keep her in that for the time being until I feel ready to take her out. But here is her packet. So it comes with this flower. It's got a peg hole on it so that one of her feet can plug into it, but I think it comes apart and it's like 2 combs. It's even still got the little pamphlet. Use this card to get a virtual pony for your MPAL. What's MPAL? I do not know. That's a shame, it doesn't really show you the other pony you could have gotten in the range. There's the instructions on the back, but that's still quite interesting. Next up we have MLP Squishy Pops. So I was on one of the stalls and I was rummaging through these little Ziploc bags and I found a bag of assorted Squishy Pops, and I'm a sucker, no pun intended, for Squishy Pops. So I bought it, and these were amazingly the only duplicates that I got. I'll take you through them anyway. So we've got 3 crystal ones first off. We've got Spike, Crystal Cheerilee. There's Rainbow Dash, or Fire Dash, because she's only got red mane and tail. Here is Fluttershy. The coloured ones look absolutely amazing. They're some of the most show accurate MLP toys you can get. It's just a shame that they're such a small scale, especially considering that they actually made characters like Octavia. I mean, look, she's even got her little bow. That's amazing. So anyway, they were the duplicates, and these are the ones in that bag that I didn't have. So going from left to right, we've got Crystal Alicorn Twilight, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Crystal Prancing Rarity, Applejack, and then these are some ones that I bought individually from the same seller, I think. There's some quite unusual and very, very show accurate characters. We've got DJ Pone 3, who looks amazing. We've got the dynamic duo of Lyra and Bonbon. I mean, look how amazing they look. And finally, some very unusual characters. Twilight Velvet and Nightlight. I mean, look at that. I mean, last year I found the crystal version of Nightlight, but now I've got the better one. And I found Twilight Velvet, so Mum and Dad are together. So yeah, those are the Squishy Pops. And then here we've got 2 MLP Fashions. So the first one is Fluttershy, just regular Fluttershy. I don't have an MLP Fashion of Fluttershy, and now I do. The second one is one of the ones that has been causing the delay of this video. So yeah, it's your fault, Starlight. Yeah, this is the one that I thought had fallen out in my aunt's car on the way back from con. Turns out she was on the sideboard all the time in my bedroom where I am now, and I found her last week and I thought, bloody hell. So yeah, it's your fault, Starlight. Anyway, this is Starlight Glimmer with her old main style. I prefer the other one really, but this is her evil one, and I had to buy her obviously because of meeting Kelly Sheridan. They're just fun things, and they're quite nice to have in the hand and squeeze. And you know, remember earlier that I mentioned I won 2 prizes on the charity tombola. Here's the second one. Yep, it is, this is too big for the camera, it is a Ty Toys, or TY, however you pronounce it, 8-inch plush Pinkie Pie. I mean, hair's frizzy. I'd much prefer it if it was moulded fabric hair instead of actual hair, but hey, you know, she was £1 and it's for charity, so it's a win-win situation really. But there she's got her cutie mark, as always, only on one side, but on the plus side, if I stand her up, yeah, she'll stay there, her hair actually does look show accurate. So So that's a bonus for me. But yeah, so she's already made her home in my bed. Moving on to G5 now, we have this. I'm going to have to be very careful with this. I bought this from a lady who I actually bought the Flutterbat figurine from the very first time I went to PonyCon. This lady hand makes little custom clay figurines of MLP characters. And I saw her store and I was looking at it, and I was originally tempted with the Tempest Shadow figure that she's got. And then I saw this. It's Misty. Isn't she adorable? As you can imagine, she's incredibly fragile. Just look at her. Look at the little baby. Look at her. So yeah, this is the heavily stylized. She gives them all this sort of elongated, rounded nose, which looks really, really adorable. All handmade. God knows how long it takes her to do this. And obviously this is Misty pre-redemption and her cutie mark phase. But yeah, just look at her. She's beautiful. Yeah, there we are. Okay, she's down. We can breathe. And so to the final item. Now, you'll recall that one of the reasons why it's taken me so long to get this merch haul video out is because one of the things that I bought, in fact the very first thing that I bought when I got to PonyCon, fell out of my pockets just as I left, and I didn't realise that it had fallen out until I was half an hour from Nottingham in the car. And obviously I was devastated, but I quickly acted and texted my friends. They found her and she's just arrived. I literally only had this item for a couple of hours and it's arrived, and my friend has put something else in here. I have no idea what my friend Jessica has bought me, but yeah, she said that she's apparently been trying to give me this other thing for the past 2 cons that I've been, and she hasn't managed to get them to me. So let's have a look. Here she is. It's a little Misty plushie. Isn't she adorable? Oh, she's back again. Oh, look at her. So yeah, I literally had her one of my top breast pockets of my coat. As I took my rucksack off, she must have just caught and fallen out. How you doing, Misty? It's been a long time, isn't it? There were a couple of these, but obviously because Misty is such a popular and well-beloved character, they were going very quickly. But they're custom made. They're by a couple of guys who I have actually bought from before. They're called the Bearded Sewist. She's like a little beanie baby, and yeah, she's got a little butterfly's cutie mark on her bum, and so her legs are filled with little beans, so like a beanie baby. Her body and head are soft with stuffing and that. Obviously show accurate to the Tell Your Tale Misty, but yeah, just look at her. Look at that face. Isn't she adorable? Oh, I'm so happy. So happy to have you back. Oh, yay. Anyway, let's put you to the side because, like I said, I've no idea what my friend Jessica has given me. It's a plushie. Technically, I shouldn't be showing this in this video because it's not pony related, but it's too adorable not to show. Yeah, a minute, Misty, let's move you out a minute. Yeah, my friend Jessica has sent me a little Labrador plushie, and yeah, specifically hearing dogs. I've never seen hearing dogs plushie before. That's interesting. I mean, obviously there's loads and loads of guide dog plushies out there, but I've never seen a hearing dogs one, I don't think. And look at that little pupper. Look at the little pupper face, or the little fat, or the beautiful. But yeah, it's got a little leather collar. Oh, with Royal Canin on it. The dog food company, hearing dogs for deaf people. There you go. So maybe this, yeah, was this something that Royal Canin supplied? He's not a beanie toy. He's stuffed all the way through his legs and that. And yeah, there he is. He's lovely. Oh, thank you very much, Jessica. I'll tell you, I know he's not a hearing dog, but in the office at the minute, at guide dogs, there's a dog who's a bit similar to him, very similar colour, Labrador, called Dennis. So I'm going to call him Dennis. I know he's training to be a guide dog, not a hearing dog, but I'm going to call him Dennis. After all that time, that's the PonyCon merch haul review. So here is every pony, well, every creature I should say, on display together. So yeah, apologies this has taken so long. Just wanted to make sure that every pony was here before I shot it, but yeah, we've got all generations covered here, apart from G3.5 and G4.5. But we don't really care much about them. We care about the rest of it. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it and you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment if you fancy, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.
And if you cannot obey, then you will wither away, and your feet will become very sore. And you'll open up your window and you'll suddenly find that a peanut has knocked on your door. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. If you understand this, then you're mad. It doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. And the singing is also quite bad.